From September 1st to September 5th, Salem is heading into a week filled with shadows, secrets, and choices that could change everything. Chad stumbles upon something he was never meant to see. Kat makes a move that may open doors, or unleash new dangers. Sophia faces problems she can't escape, while Brady and Steve close in on hidden truths. And just beyond, haunting dreams and buried memories begin to stir. What will come to light, and who will fall? Brady Black cannot shake the feeling that Sophia's story has never fully added up. Every time she speaks, it feels rehearsed, like a script designed to silence questions rather than reveal the truth. That gnawing suspicion finally pushes him to seek out Steve Johnson, the one man in Salem who has made a career out of uncovering lies others thought were untraceable. Steve takes the challenge seriously. He starts small, cross-checking paperwork, digging into the background of the attorney Sophia claimed had overseen her adoption process. What he finds makes his blood run cold. That lawyer has no record of handling Sophia's case. No files, no filings, nothing. It's as if the entire adoption never legally happened. Brady's reaction is explosive. Anger boils inside him as he realizes Sophia may have manipulated not just him, but the entire system. At the same time, fear creeps in. Because if Melinda Trask was the one actually pulling the strings, then the matter is much darker. Salem residents know Melinda's shady history, backroom deals, quiet cover-ups, bending the law whenever it suits her. This isn't just a lie anymore. It's a conspiracy. A conspiracy that might involve falsified records, bribed officials, and a baby caught in the middle. Brady fears the worst. That Sophia is weaponizing an innocent child to secure Tate and cement her place in Salem society. Meanwhile, Sophia and Melinda feel the pressure tightening around them. Their alliance, once a united front, is starting to crack. They scramble to rewrite their story, but Steve's investigation is relentless. One wrong move, one misstep, and their Tesoro secret could explode into public view. The question is not if the truth will come out, it's when, and who will be destroyed first. As Steve and Brady draw closer to exposing her lies, Sophia Choi is spiraling into a psychological storm of her own making. Her fixation on Tate Black has moved far beyond attraction. It is obsession, raw, consuming, and dangerous. Ariana, Ari, Horton sees the warning signs. She watches as Sophia talks about Tate not like a boyfriend, but like a possession, something she must claim at all costs. Ari tries to intervene, appealing to the last shred of humanity Sophia may still have. She pleads with her to let Tate go, to step back before she destroys herself and everyone around her. But Ari's words, instead of reaching Sophia's heart, ignite a spark of defiance. Sophia twists Ari's plea into proof that the world is against her, that Holly Jonas is unfairly standing between her and the love she deserves. In Sophia's unraveling mind, destiny is being blocked, and she is the only one with the courage to fight for it. This is where Sophia becomes truly frightening. Every warning she ignores pushes her deeper into reckless behavior. She convinces herself Tate will see the truth, if only she pushes hard enough, if only she takes risks others wouldn't dare. Yet, the reality is catching up. Brady and Steve are close to tearing down her adoption lie. Salem's gossip mill is already whispering doubts. And Ari, frustrated and heartbroken, can see what Sophia refuses to admit. She's trapped in a cage of her own making. Sophia's obsession could soon transform her from manipulator into victim, as her desperation forces her into mistakes she cannot undo. The tragedy is clear. Sophia isn't just losing Tate. She's losing herself. And when the crash comes, the fallout will be catastrophic. While Sophia unravels, another storm brews between Kat Green and Chad DiMera. Kat has ambition in her veins, and she knows aligning with E.J. DiMera could open doors to power she has only dreamed of. With bold confidence, she approaches E.J. with a request for a job, pitching herself as someone who can deliver value. E.J. listens but remains wary. His instincts tell him Kat's request is not about opportunity, it's about strategy. But Kat isn't finished. Determined to prove she belongs in Salem's upper circle, she makes a daring move. She sets up a meeting with Gwen von Leuschner. To outsiders, it looks like nothing more than two women enjoying lunch. But Salem veterans know Gwen is a master manipulator, a woman who thrives in chaos and secrecy. Chad happens upon this meeting, and what he sees chills him. Kat and Gwen laughing, leaning in, exchanging words that look far too comfortable. To Chad, it feels like betrayal. He knows Gwen's history, schemes, lies, backstabbing, and the idea of Kat forming a bond with her is a red flag he cannot ignore. He confronts Kat, warning her to keep her distance. But Kat, balancing truth and half-truths, insists she knows what she's doing. She presents it as strategy, a way to gain information. Chad doesn't buy it. In his eyes, she's dancing too close to the fire. The tension is electric. Chad, scarred from years of DiMera betrayal, can't shake the fear that Kat is hiding more than she admits. Kat, meanwhile, believes she's in control, but the cracks in her relationship with Chad are beginning to show. This risky move could cost her everything. In Salem, secrets have a way of surfacing. And if Kat thinks she can outplay Gwen, EJ, and Chad all at once, she may soon discover she's underestimated the game entirely. Rachel Black is a child carrying the kind of weight no one her age should ever know. Outwardly, she tries to live a normal life, school, family, the occasional smile when someone isn't looking too closely. But inside, her world is crumbling. Her nights are restless, shattered by recurring nightmares that jolt her awake in terror. Her days bring no comfort either, only gnawing stomachaches, headaches, and a sense of dread she cannot explain. Kristen DiMera, in her desperation to protect her daughter, took the shocking step of confessing to EJ's shooting, a confession meant to bury Rachel's involvement forever. But Salem's secrets are like ghosts, they refuse to stay buried. And Rachel's own mind has become the battleground where those ghosts fight to resurface. The memories return in fragments, like shards of glass cutting through her thoughts. She hears the echo of a gunshot, feels the heat of panic in her chest, sees a flash of someone's horrified face. Then, silence. The guilt is unbearable, but so is the confusion. Did she really pull the trigger? Or is her mind tormenting her with false images? Marlena Evans, always the steady anchor, steps in to help Rachel process these flashbacks. But Marlena is not her usual unshakable self. She has her own demons pressing against the edges of her sanity. That makes Rachel's healing even more precarious. The tragedy here is profound. Rachel is still a child, yet she carries a secret capable of detonating the DiMera dynasty. If the truth leaks out, it won't just scar her, it could condemn her mother, shatter EJ, and rip open decades of DiMera chaos once again. While Rachel's nightmares grow heavier, Marlena Evans finds herself in a nightmare of her own. For weeks, she has been haunted by visions of Stefano DiMera and the enigmatic Queen of the Night. These dreams do not feel like ordinary dreams. They are vivid, invasive, and chilling, blurring the line between sleep and waking life. At first, Marlena tried to brush them off as stress, the natural result of carrying the burdens of so many Salem residents. But the more the visions persist, the more they take hold of her. She sees Stefano's piercing eyes in mirrors, hears whispers in empty rooms, and feels as though the past itself is reaching for her. Then comes the breaking point. In a terrifying episode, Marlena collapses, her body overwhelmed, her mind unable to escape the shadows closing in. Panic spreads quickly as John and Kayla rush to her side. She is whisked to the hospital, but answers are scarce. Is this medical, psychological, or something far darker, Stefano's influence lingering even after death? This collapse shakes Salem to its core. Marlena has always been the rock, the one others leaned on in their darkest hours. Seeing her vulnerable rattles everyone, John with fear, Kayla with medical determination, and even the Damaras with dread of what it might mean. Her future is uncertain, but one thing is undeniable. Marlena's episodes may not just be symptoms. They could be clues, pointing toward mysteries that stretch back decades. If Stefano's shadow truly lingers, then Salem may be on the brink of a reckoning no one is prepared for. The week of September 1 to 5 is shaping up to be one of the most unforgettable chapters in Days of Our Lives. Brady and Steve inch closer to tearing down Sophia's carefully built lies, threatening to unravel her entire world. Sophia herself spirals deeper into obsession, willing to risk everything, and everyone, for the fantasy of love she cannot let go of. Kat walks a dangerous tightrope between ambition and betrayal, leaving Chad questioning whether he can truly trust her. Rachel, caught between innocence and guilt, begins to remember what she was never meant to recall, her role in EJ's shooting. And Marlena, the anchor of Salem, collapses under the weight of her own haunting visions, leaving those who love her terrified of what's to come. Every storyline this week is about the same thing: secrets clawing their way into the light. Salem is a city where lies never stay hidden, and every truth comes at a devastating cost. The revelations of this week may feel like answers, but they're only the beginning of an even darker storm. So stay tuned, because Salem's story is only getting started.